Hi, this is Nina Simons from Spices of Life, and I'm thrilled to be joined today by Jennifer Chua of the great food blog Tiny Urban Kitchen. And today, as you can see, Jennifer and I are celebrating Chinese New Year. We're getting ready for Chinese New Year. So we have a tray of prosperity here with the different pumpkin seeds, kumquats, peanuts, and candies, and the oranges, which symbolize money. And Jennifer, you're going to make dumplings, right?
Yes, that's right.
So we're going to do Jennifer's homemade dumplings and a surprise, so stay tuned. Okay, so now Jennifer is very ambitious, and she made her own homemade Chinese dumplings. And of course, dumplings are a traditional food prepared over Chinese New Year. You used to make them with your family, right, Jennifer?
Yeah, exactly. It was one of these holiday things where the extended family actually would come over. We would stand around a big table in the middle, and everybody would sit there with their own piece of dough. Everyone's got one of these rollers, and they're just chatting, and they're just rolling, and you know, pretty soon you've got hundreds of dumplings.
Right. So you use flour and water.
Yep, hot water actually.
Yeah, it's not unusual to use hot or boiling water,
that's
right?
Yeah. That's what I used.
So you then let it sit for a little bit?
Yeah, that's right. You know, you kind of mix it together, knead it a little bit for maybe, I don't know, 7 to 8 minutes with your hands until it's, you know, nice and elastic, and then you let it rest. We're going to cut these into little circular discs. You want them to be, I'm kind of like a square almost.
Great.
And you want them to be like this.
Yeah.
Do you want me to turn them?
Sure. That's terrific.
Yeah, so once we've cut it, you want to turn the cylinder on its side and press it down. And your goal is to make a little disc, because each of these is going to become one of the dumpling wrappers.
Now, you can either do it by hand or use a rolling pin, and you're going to roll them out, right, Jennifer?
Yep, the key is you want the middle to be just a little bit thicker than the outside. So the way we roll it is we actually roll the edges and we turn it as we roll. So
brilliant.
Kind of do one of these numbers.
Yeah.
You know, like a really skilled person can do this very quickly.
You take a little bit of filling, and I'm going to give you a little bit of filling and give me a little bit of filling, and not too much. Yeah, and yeah, that looks great. Okay, so you take some. Now this is ground pork. We have some Napa cabbage, garlic chives, and also ginger, sesame oil, soy sauce. Remember, the recipe is on both our websites.
So you just fold it across the middle like that, and then you kind of grab a half, and then you just kind of go like that.
Yeah, that's beautiful. So, oh, gorgeous, Jennifer. There you have it. So now, fortunately, Jennifer did make a bunch of dumplings, and so now we're going to show people how to actually make pot stickers. Okay, so now, it's really important, I think, when you're doing these guotia, to use a non-stick frying pan. I mean, otherwise they are going to stick. And I'm just using the water, which means that it's really hot, because notice how it's beating up.
It's evaporating, essentially.
Yeah, and so what I'm going to do is add, I would say, coat the tray generously with oil. And this is when I actually turn it up a little bit. Yeah.
You want it to sear.
Yeah, come on over, Jennifer.
All right. So
yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to line the pan with these dumplings. Now, this is the part that, actually, this is the first step where you're frying the bottom of the dumplings. You want them to get a nice golden brown. Now look, see the nice golden brown that they are?
Oh,
that's what you want. And so at this point, what you want to do is add, I would say a half a cup. That's actually a lot of water. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to partially cover it and turn up the heat. While our pan-fried dumplings are cooking, Jennifer and I actually stir-fried a little bit of chard and with garlic and ginger, And then we added the meatballs, and we let this cook a little bit in some chicken broth. And then we have some already cooked, actually, bow tie pasta, and these are the faux wontons or dumplings that are going to go in. In the meantime, Jennifer, your mom has a nice tip for when the dumplings are cooked, and what is it?
Right, she calls it like the sizzle test. So essentially, as the water is pretty much done steaming, it makes this sizzling noise. And at this point, the pork should be cooked.
And then, okay, you
slide it.
Yeah, you put
Can we hold it? Oh.
Actually,
that's interesting.
Yeah, this is actually the easiest way to do it. So here you have Jennifer Cho's wonderful homemade dumplings. I can't wait to try them. And the gingery faux wonton soup with chard. And remember, you can either go to Tiny Urban Kitchen or Spices of Life. Right. And Guanyin Kuai Le.
Guanyin Kuai Le.
Happy New Year.
Okay, we're still rolling, we're good.
Okay, so now where do we,
So while that's cooking.
Oh yeah, thank you. Jennifer, you should be here all the time. So while our pan-fried dumplings are cooking,